Also yesterday, Cal and I had a really heart-to-heart and kind of talked about everything and, trying to understand. And we really see the world in a similar way and really want Utopia to succeed and for it to be like a really cool, awesome experience that's different from outside.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of, I feel like that warmed me up. And also all the help in the kitchen is like I realized he doesn't have malicious intents, despite I think what people in the group may think. He really wants us to like work together. And I think that's really nice. And I think he's just a little misunderstood.
He confuses me.
I know. I felt the same way. I think he's just misunderstood.
Can't figure him out. You like told me some weird information the other day about like trying to get more money to be here, and that like really confused me.
Oh, like before coming here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
It's like what the hell?
in the sense of like you have to think, is it the life you're living worth coming here? Given like.
But then he's talking about like other TV shows, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
who are you?
Yeah.
You wrote a book.
Yeah.
I feel like you're a little, I don't know, like really about it.
Yeah.
But for a different reason. I couldn't really tell.
Well, he didn't use his real. He doesn't use his real name, so I don't think he's trying to be here.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not his name. I think his name's Joe, because he's like sometimes talked in third person.
No.
Yeah, like it's a joke. And so I think his name's Joe. I don't know, just one time he said it, and I think that's what his name is.
Joe doesn't like that?
No.
Joe don't do
like
that.
telling a story or something.
Tony the JoJo?
He did it actually the day he told us the story during the vote. He called his name Joe. And we're like, who's Joe? And he's like, oh. Because you know how Hex used to do that with the Kim thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the other thing, too. So, I don't know, despite what he told you about money, think about it, he's not using his name.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's what I'm saying, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Pretty confused.
But, I read a letter from one of the people that he lives with, and it seems to be a lot of love there.
Cool.
And so I'm open to, and I also believe in tribal living. I did like a community retreat before coming here, and I taught at it, and just learning about council and like all the different things. And if we think about it, like those people were forced to stop living the way they were living, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, how do we know whose way is the right way? And...
Damn good question.
You know?
I like what we're doing, though. I'm pretty into it.
You mean this experience?
Yeah.
Me too.
I like the working together and all the money goes in the same pot. I hate the arguments, but like if I had to leave right now and tell somebody like what we did here, I'd be pretty proud.
Mm-hmm. I think that if we had more like group bonding exercises, like I feel like the only time we come together is for meetings. So this idea of all of us getting together seems kind of like, oh gosh, we have to meet again.
That's a good point.
Versus like we're doing something fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And also the more fun you have and laugh with people, like you can't be mad at them. Can you stay mad when you're laughing? Heck no, right?
Depends.
Really?
But I've forgiven everybody here.
What do you mean? There are people that you're mad at?
Of course.
Why? What happened?
Oh, so many different things. I mean, just Bella the other day was pretty upset about that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been mad at other people.
Mm-hmm.
Was not very happy with Mike with the whole racist thing.
Yeah.
I've been mad.
That's true. I forgot about that.
I've been mad.
Have you been mad at me?
Yeah.
How come?
You called me a coward.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry I name-called you. That wasn't nice.
Okay, I forgive you.
Sometimes I struggle with,
And then you said something about my mom one day. And I'm still not sure how I feel about you after that one, but I live with you, so.
Do you feel like it's a safe time to like share, I guess, what was happening? In the sense that like, I guess like we were trying to make things for the group and we were hoping to,
The problem was,
with the art supplies.
it was Bella.
I know.
You should know by now why I had a problem with her.
Yeah.
And it was just, and then you started charging towards my stuff.
Right.
I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate it. And especially how many times I put in material in that woman's hand. And she didn't do anything with it. So I was like, you know,
right.
get lost. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to use my shit when you're just being disrespectful.
I understand what you're saying, and I guess I was looking at it from the side of like, this is a community thing, and we just need some art supplies to make the thing. And like I said, yeah, like, I never like to name call. It's been challenging. Like, I don't do well with mean. Like, some people are like, no, I like don't do well with that. A lot of times I just retreat. And so I think like some people have commented like I didn't really talk as much to everyone maybe in the beginning or this or that, and it's because there was a lot of like different energies, and I'm really sensitive, and if people are kind of mad or like, I don't do well with that, and it sometimes can come off as like snobby or something. So yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I guess with the whole Dave thing, I was hoping to show that Utopia can be a healing place.
Well, that's the first time you apologized for saying something about my mom, and so I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, like what I had said about your mom was that I think she said like you're a peacemaker.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I felt like you weren't creating peace, and so that wasn't right for me to be like, I don't know if what your mom said is true, because you're not really being a pacemaker.
Well, I'm definitely a peacemaker, but I'm also a man, and I stand up for what is right. And I don't get walked all over.
So
just so that something would be okay.
Right. Well, I guess
You know what
I
I mean?
didn't understand. I still don't actually know what
If I got
happened
hit
at
in the
end
face
of
for somebody to feel better on the other end, you know, that's not keeping the peace.
Right.
That's being walked over. That's being hit. That's being disrespected. And that's what I was getting.
What happened with the
And
Bella
I got to lay
thing?
my foot down somewhere.
I don't even know what happened. Like, what was the problem with Bella?
I've given her multiple things. And she never, ever was using them. And then she'd throw them back at me as soon as we got in a little tiff.
And so she was just kind of not being grateful. And
not at all. And I was still upset about the fact that she lied to me about my stuff. You know, still upset about that. Just because there's two things I don't like. It's liars and greedy people. And that's what I was seeing. I was seeing a greedy liar wanting my shit. And that's when I'm like, beat it, you know. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not a fucking fool. You already did me wrong like 3 times. Like, go get a fucking pen and write 2 to 3. Like, what do I care? And you know I'm for the group.
Yeah, and
I've created those flyers too.
Right. Well, I guess also like there was, you know, a lot to be done and not a lot of.
You look nice.
We have 29 orders to fulfill. I already talked to Hex and Dedeker. You don't have to worry about it if you don't. I mean, I know you've been working hard or whatever. I pulled out all the information we need. And all I'm going to do is get together with them to call out each order and then have them separate out. And then just write the address on a piece of paper and she'll pick it up tomorrow, so.
All right, everything's labeled.
Okay, cool.
Should be really easy. It's all in that bag labeled.
Oh, even the jewelry's labeled?
All the jewelry's labeled.
Oh, word. Okay, so we can just do it. Okay.
And make sure they like really look, because there's like a few pearls.
Okay.
So the size is on there too. So there's no way you can make a mistake.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Right.